I'm back. Ooh, and ah to you, Chatterbox. You guys have just been getting hungry in the background there, looking at all those treats in these cards. Oh, I don't know what's better. The cards or the idea of eating the treats on the cards. You know, I had a dog that loved to eat paper. He would have gobbled up that entire gallery at one point. Professor Buckley. Anyway, that's that. Hey, I'm Marigun of Marigun Fun, your intrepid host of Crafty Roulette. Welcome to episode 200. Well, I have that wrong. It's 242. I wrote 52. Numbers. It's more art than science around here. Welcome back if you're here that you came in to say hi to Jessica last week. And if you're here to say hi to Crafty Al this week, we always appreciate everybody showing up here because it's so much more fun with you. I think Jessica is here too. So welcome back. It's a lot easier on this side, isn't it, Jessica, than on this? But you did great and it was fun to have you on. If you were watching the slideshow, those beautiful, beautiful cards, we had 401 beautiful, beautiful cards sent in using the same 4 parameters, but you did not see one single card that was the same as another. Even the card that I cased didn't look as cute as the card that I copied. It was, they're never the same. And it's just, it's amazing. And I love seeing what you guys cook up or bake up every week. It was nobody did Easy Bake. Come to think of it, that would be another one. But there were 401 cards. There's 4 videos that I watched today and enjoyed them immensely. Well done, you guys. And there's even 6 bonus cards, including my really kind of crazy looking one. Oh my gosh, it was almost spooky. But the spooky gingerbread cookie bear. It could be a Nightmare series from that guy that did Nightmare Before Christmas. But anyway, I digress. Those were all great. Congratulations. If you didn't see your card, that's because we have too many to show before the show. And there's also a little place that we do later called the Parade of Achievers, and we will be featuring some of you in those achievements this week, including, if I don't want to forget this, we have a double mug clubber. Yes, Christina Brome crossed the line, and now she has sent in 200 cards. Bravo, Christina. She's in her snowy little bungalow in Sweden tonight, enjoying. She liked the snow, she told me. I think it's prettier in Sweden than it is here in Kansas City, but that's that. Well, if you want to say hi to the man behind the show, the man who does all the technical genius, let's pull back the curtain on. Yep, there he is, Mr. Producer, the techno wizard of Craft Roulette. Give himself a hand. Always. It's not a bad. He always does it every week. Never forgets that little thing. If you wouldn't mind giving us, like he does, a thumbs up, we would appreciate it. We call them Vinnies around here. Make sure you subscribe to us and hit that notification. Also, if don't let me forget, you're going to want to be a part of Crafty Al's channel too. So we will give you more information on that. It is down in the description. But after you meet her tonight and find out what she's going to be doing in December, you are definitely going to want to be subscribed to Crafty Al. We have some great things to give away this month from our lovely, lovely spin sponsors. Let's see who they are. We have Sweet November Stamps that's giving away a $30 gift certificate this month every week. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, who doesn't want to go shopping on somebody else's dime? Colorful Life Designs. She makes beautiful stencils and other things. There is a little post going in our Facebook group tomorrow about our wonderful spin sponsors. And Scrappy Tales, who does some wonderful stamps and some dies too. Don't miss out on those wonderful, wonderful products. I know you guys are all waiting for the sales too, and I bet you there's going to be some. If you are not in our Facebook group, which is the Craft Roulette Show Facebook group, it's private. Please answer the questions. You get automatically entered. I have given permission to our wonderful spin sponsors to post any of their sales just once, but to post them so you can see them on our Facebook group. So That's all. That's just for them because they have been so generous over this year, and we want to thank them. To win those things, you have to have sent in a card from last week, and you will learn more about sending in cards later in the show. We are not sponsored by those wonderful companies. We have a wonderful membership group that we that's open to all, but that's where we get our shekels to come live every Friday night. I forgot to say that part. But every Friday night and leaving a place for you. Did you guys catch that? I forgot to say we're the original paper crafting card making game show challenge ultimate. And we're live almost every Friday night, leaving a place for you because you're wonderful and we want you here. Yeah, there you go. And now I'm all thrown off. But the members support us so that we can be here live with you every week. And we just appreciate them. We give them some extra content, including extended submissions. We were just talking about, we have about 100 of you that usually send in your cards after Sunday. So I know you like that little perk, and I'm glad that you got it, and I'm glad you're using it. Got my rainbow jumper on Mr. Mike tonight, so because our buddy Crafty Al is Team Rainbow, so I wanted to honor her with that pretty thing. And what else do we have? We have merch, and we have a little shop where you can get some stamp sets from Roulette. That's all. That's all over on the website, which is craftroulette.live. Tons of stuff over there. Go check it out. I want to get on with my friend Crafty Al from Nebraska. Welcome back.
Hello, Mary and Mr.
Hello.
Producer.
This is
Thanks for having me again.
11th appearance.
Wow. We've been
got our eye
friends
teeth
for a
on
long
each other.
time.
We have. And Terry Holiday, thank you so much for that super chat. That's very kind of you. Yes, you were like one of our first year number. I don't remember what number episode, but you have seen a lot of changes.
33, I think, or some 31 to 33.
So in the first year for sure, 2020. When we couldn't.
First year, first one to beg you to be on. So, you know.
I was so touched because you were like a big YouTuber to me and still are. And you said, oh, I want to be a part of this fun. And I thought, well, that is the neatest thing that somebody would want to be a guest because I was out there begging, right? But I was the one that was begging. So it was fun. Anyway, tell us a little bit about who you are because there might be somebody that doesn't have that wonderful knowledge yet.
Well, thank you. My name is Alicia, but like I like to say, you can call me Crafty Al. And if you know, what is it, Paul Simon's song, that's kind of how I got my username. I'm probably most well known for Sheetload of Cards over on my channel. It's a free printable every month. And I'm also getting to be known for a special series in December, which I think we're going to talk about later, but I do have a surprise that if you like giveaways and you're going to be participating in December, you're going to want to stick around, okay? It's a secret, but we're going to tell you later.
She's the master. She's the master of stick-arounds. But you do have a fun thing in a little secret to tell them, so that'll be good. So what are you doing in December so that they would want to stick around?
It is daily, as long as I can do it, knock on wood, daily live streams from the 1st through the 24th. And I'm opening up 3, maybe 4 Crafty Advent calendars, and viewers get to help me decide. And sometimes I get to decide if I'm going to create something new each day. And I give away those. I give away my tags each day, but then I have big prizes at the end.
Whoa. Yeah, it's a marathon. My tongue hangs out when I watch it because I'm like, she's going live every day. That is that's so draining. But are you in
I can sleep in January.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's a good attitude. It is a great series. And when I asked you on this time, I said, I want you on so you can talk about it because I don't want anybody to miss that because it's pretty special.
Thank you. I have another series I'm going to be doing too, but I might want to show everybody kind of what that's going to look like later. So,
ooh, I don't even know about that.
I have a sneak peek. Yeah, I have a sneak peek.
Oh.
So,
is it family friendly?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. It
just
has to do
teasing.
with Advent too. It's just a
I'm
different
just
series.
teasing
So
you. You are like you're from the Midwest. You are family friendly content, right? Yourself.
most
You
of the
get
time, most of the
most of the
time.
time. Yeah. Well, are you excited for your 11th trip to the wheel?
I'm excited and scared. Like I told you, I love to come and talk to you and Steven, and then I realize, oh my gosh, I have to make something too. That's when I get nervous. But
She
you know
was right
what? We'll
before
get
we started.
something
She was in.
done.
I could see her
We'll
just
get
going.
something.
Yeah. Oh, you always rally. Not a problem. You're a pro. You're a pro. But maybe, it's been a while since you were on, so I wondered, did you have a question?
It has been a while.
It is.
And I was wondering, could you refresh my mind and tell me what is craft roulette again?
Your well-kissed brain. Yes, I think we can do that very thing. Brilliant girl that I know so well. Chatterbox, are you ready? Shall we do this? Mr. Producer, he's ready. Crafty Al's always ready. She just doesn't know it. We'll be right back after this. What is Craft Roulette? It's going to be a good night.
Did somebody ask what craft roulette is?
In a nutshell, Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel, and everyone is invited to play along. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. The wheel has 24 spots to land on, but the spot it lands on might not always be a parameter. It could be a special, like guest's choice, a vetoed parameter, or other fun surprises. When you add the infinite creativity of our community and try and calculate the possible options, square the fun, carry the glitter, divide by the imagination, you end up with a near limitless amount of possible projects. Whoa. We invite a special guest on each week to share their unique spin on our challenge. If you'd like to participate, you don't have to create live with us. You can sit back and enjoy the show. Once the episode airs, you have around 50 hours to finish your own project using the same 4 parameters from this episode and submit, so don't delay too long. After your project is ready, take a photo and head over to our website. Use the Submit Contribution form to officially contribute. The form is open to the public and no membership is required. Everyone who contributes will be featured on our website, included in the next episode slideshow, and automatically entered into the next giveaway. When you visit www.craftroulette.live, you'll find all of our past episodes along with their contribution gallery, the current wheel parameters, info on how to participate, a calendar of upcoming guests, links to our spin sponsors, contact and prize claim forms, our shop, and a huge membership platform. But more on that later. And that's Craft Roulette. If you like what we do, please subscribe, like the video, and share it with your crafty friends who might enjoy it too.
Everyone is invited to join in the fun.
We like to celebrate around here, so before we spin for this week's set of parameters, we're going to look back at last week one last time and highlight some of our community's achievements. And now, back to the show.
Yep, that's what we do almost every Friday night. And this year we have plans for every Friday night being live. We've never done that. We usually take a little Christmas week off, but the calendar has made it so that we can be here that week before Christmas. Why not? Why not? We got a good habit going on. It's harder to come back, I think, in some ways. So we're going to just keep plowing through. Yep, like I said, we have 401 contributions. Look at your little pins fall in all over the world. I love seeing the pins populating over on the right side of the screen, and still not much action in South America. So I think Chris is in Europe or something right now, so we haven't even gotten anything from Ecuador. How about that? And by the way, I saw Jessica Vasher say "whoa" in the comments. So well done, Jessica. You're one of us for sure. Let's see. Oh, we're over 46,000 total contributions too. Congratulations, you all. Let's see what we had cooking last week. Bake. We had Z-fold card. You got to see Jessica Vasher learn how to make a Z-fold card. She did a great job. Scarecrow colors. Bake. I went with little gingerbread men. And Crinkle Inkle, I dare say, I read some comments from the members and you liked it. You like that crazy Crinkle Inkle. So congratulations, you uncracked the code. It's good. That's good. Do it often. Do it today. Do it every day. You'll feel better about life. Let's see what Jessica came up with. There was her card. Look how beautiful it is. It's a great card. She has baked was bread, and she's got the crinkle inkle on those beautiful little leaves, and I love the blue and yellow together. Just very, very pretty. We're glad to have you, Jessica. Thank you so much for making our week last week so much prettier. Now, we're going to bring on that little gal from Nebraska, Crafty Al. This is our parade of achievers. I'm going to get to say their first name and where they're from, and then jump on in. Remind you that this is on a timer, so we don't talk forever. Yeah. Crafty Al and I did the member show one time where we talk forever about a card, and then we found out at the very end of that hour that I'd forgotten to push the record button, so we got to do it all over again.
Talked forever again, yes.
But we found new things to say about each card. That was what was so interesting. We didn't know we were going to do the same cards over, but it was like, oh, but I didn't even notice that before. It was good. It was a lesson in life. Fun. Push the button. So are we ready?
I am.
Okay, we're going to welcome our first timer first, which is Jessica and one other person. Let's see. We have 8 Club 52 people this week.
Wow.
I know. There's Jessica again. It was her first card for Crafty Roulette. Welcome, welcome. So glad to have you. And Kathy Sugarman from North Carolina. It's a cute little scarecrow. Major milestone achievers, those are the people that have hit 25, 50, 75, and so forth. Get a load of these numbers. And congratulations go to Margaret from Trinidad and Tobago, 25. Michelle from Canada, 25. Oh, I'm getting so hungry. Heather
I was thinking that same thing.
From Canada, congratulations. We should have had cookies. Yeah. Laney, I think, 75 cards from South Australia. Carol, Louisiana, 75. With a recipe. I thought that was so cute.
I love that recipe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Paula from Canada, 75. Cute little stand, too. Roberta, congratulations, 125 cards. Woohoo!
Yay.
With robots.
And robots.
Sue Harris, 125 cards. Congratulations, Sue. And Gwen, 125 cards from California. She has fun. Christina, like I said, is our double mug clubber. She has sent in 200 cards. She's never missed a week.
Amazing.
It is. Our leading ladies this week, they will be familiar. Smurf Murphy with 202 cards.
Who is ready for pumpkin pie? Woo-hoo.
Jackie Jackpot Meller, 203. I know, it's so sad that that's only in the United States.
Yeah.
Kathy Herring,
wow.
Wisconsin, 206. Cute. 5K, now 6K Lamone, 209, and she has started doing videos. They're very fun.
No. Awesome.
Card Monkey Jarvis, 219. I'm glad you didn't bake me this week, girl. And Patty Beck, our leading lady with 237 cards. She hasn't, look at all those cats. She hasn't missed a week since episode 5. Whoa, girls. Welcome to Club 52. Elena from Illinois. She made her own card. Kamado Effect is in the works. Lois from Missouri, 52. That's so cute. Dina from Florida, who also has a video with this, 52. Paulette, 52, from Indiana. That's Team Orange. Christine from Quebec. I'm not pronouncing it, honey. I'm just not going there. That's a cute card. Lauren Skelton brought out her Craft Roulette card, her fun friend, and celebrated her Club 52 card. Well done. Deanna Snyder, Florida.
Beautiful
Cute cake. Yeah. And Connie Yu from Reno, Nevada. All new to Club 52. You know, I was thinking today when I was going, man, there's 8. None of them are going to get anything. That was it. I hope you had your moment. But I was thinking they should just get together and do nothing. Because they got nothing, so they could do nothing.
They could get out a mug at home, you know, one they already have.
You're getting too into the nothing. People are going to think we're mean.
No, we think it's great that that you have sent in a year's worth of cards. And it doesn't matter if it takes 4 years or if it takes 1 year. We're just real proud of you. And that you do get a little bit of brain kisses and congratulations, because we are proud of you and thankful that you've sent in a year's worth of cards. I think it's wonderful.
It might take me 4 years to get the year's worth. So
I wasn't thinking about anybody in particular. But that's okay. How far are you?
Yeah.
You even know? I don't know.
I think I hit 25 was the last one I submitted. I have a tally over on my board. It's 25.
Well, as long as your appearance number is lower than your total card contributions, I think that would be good, but not necessary. But anyway, all right. Well, you know what that means.
All right. We can do this. I can do this.
You can. These are friendly parameters. I know they are. You could do it in your sleep. You're a pro. These are the parameters we will be spinning from and picking out. Mr. Wheel will be picking something from each and every one of those columns for us to be making and for you to be making over the weekend, but for us to make tonight. So we always start with a veto. When our members get to vote a veto in each column every week. And I know sometimes I read the comments and go, oh, I forgot. But a lot of people do it, and we're always glad about that. For project, what did they vote off? Card for someone special, A2, card to myself, or card for a teenager. You still have a teenager. Card to myself is off the board. That means if we land on card to myself, which I can't remember what it is, we will spin again. It means the wheel can't make us do that, but you can do it if you want, because we don't have the parameter no card to yourself. So I always keep my cards. So there you go. What are you gonna do? For colors, what did they vote off? Hawaiian shirt, treasure chest, morning, or elegant? Elegant. I'm with you. I don't even. Yeah, it is close. But elegant, I'm just such a simpleton. Elegant would be a stretch for me. So I'm kind of glad, guys. Thank you so much. For element, what did the members vote off? Trees rhymes with eek, starts with I, or lyrics? Eek. Eek didn't get much love there. So eek is off the board. What would you do if we had gotten eek?
I like weak, peak.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a mouse
Squeak,
that says squeak.
Yeah. That's all that was my go-to thought, was squeak. But yeah.
That's
all right.
one.
It's off again for this week and and for random, what did they vote off? Metallic or foil, ombre, wood, or half and half? Oh, half and half by far. Okay. Well, those are all off the board. We won't have to be making those using those parameters. Now, Crafty Owl, I will tell you, Crafty Owl is serious about her parameters. She has had discussions with her family about what to veto, and you study this stuff.
I have to get my best odds at, trying to set myself up for success.
There you go. That's the way to put it. Well, what'd you decide this week?
For my veto, it was hard. I wanted to veto a few, but I narrowed it down to under element. It was either going to be number 5 or number 6, but Mr. Producer and Mary talked me through it a little bit at the beginning. I'm going to go with vetoing number 6, Lucy, because I think I can probably take on Maggie Smith.
take on Maggie Smith. That sounds almost violent.
Lucy was a fighter.
Lucy is kind of spunky. Yeah, you're right. Well, Lucy's off for the week. These the vetoes, by the way, are chosen randomly by the computer. I know some of them keep showing up, and I think the computer just goes, but they haven't voted this one off yet, so I'm bringing it back. I don't know how it works. Actually, Mr. Producer did explain it last week, so if you do want to hear it, you can go back to last week's show. But it was Greek to me. So, here's the other part. Where would you put your chips if we get guest choice?
I said some like earlier in the week in my Facebook group, but I honestly couldn't remember. So if you saw that, these might be different. I just looked tonight again. Project, I'm going to go number 12 bookbinding card because I really enjoy those.
Those are pretty good. I like them too.
Colors, I definitely know this one was the same. Number 20 unicorn farm because you know a rainbow is going to be on a unicorn farm.
That was definitely on your list.
Number 9, elements, number 9, posters. And I think that might be one that gets vetoed a lot,
15.
But I like that. Oh, did I write down the wrong number? Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Not a problem.
Now, maybe the next one. The next one for random, I think it's number 9, but it might not be. Stencil, because who doesn't like a stencil?
That's it. You got that one. Okay. So if you get guest choice, you would choose a bookbinding card, unicorn farm colors, poster or an element, and stencil for random. Oh, poster's been vetoed more than once. What do you think? What would you do?
Well, I believe the name of this create and quad that I have from Tailored Expressions is called poster print.
Oh.
And if it's not, it's kind of based on some like big abstract posters. So, but I think it is actually called poster print. So that's
Very
what
good.
I would get out.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I think we'd figure out what it is if we get it. Tracy and Bill have the record of getting 2, so we'll see. Do you have any kind of superstitious good luck dances or anything that you do?
I don't, but maybe for my 12th visit, maybe I'll have one if you have me back.
I would have you back just for that. That would be absolutely, you bet your sweet Bippy. Well, let's give this guy a little warm up so that we can end up on all of Crafty Owl's favorites. Let's go. Project.
Okay, let's go, Wheel.
Good luck.
Big bucks, no whammies.
Well, close. Gatefold card. That's close to a book it's a little bit of a special fold. Gatefold. We'll go over everything. Don't worry if you don't know what these things are.
I think I know what that is, yeah.
Yeah. Colors. Will it be a unicorn farm? It won't be elegant. Produce aisle, almost like a unicorn farm. I'm sure that
there's every
unicorns
color in there.
like to go in the produce aisle. Or element, will we get posters? I'm kind of curious about posters. Nope, not tonight. Oh, we got Lucy.
I chose the right one.
Dodged that bullet. Well, let's spin again.
All right.
Congratulations on good choosing. Number 4, fence. All right, we can think of all sorts of ways to use that. And for random. I think it'll be different than bake, that's for sure. 7, crumple paper. Well, that's a little bit related to Crinkle Inkle that we had last week. But, I mean, seriously, you could do another Crinkle Inkle if you wanted to. But first, the speech. We're going to discuss each and every one of these parameters. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but hopefully you guys in the chatterbox will give me some good ideas. This is my speech. This is a challenge, and so we hope that you will be playing along. 400 people did last week. This time last week, we weren't sure what we were going to make either, but we'd just say, hold my root beer, and you guys come up with stuff. This is your art project. We want to see your creative expression. This isn't a class. We're not going to tell you what to use or how to use it or anything besides gatefold cards, stuff like that. But we want to see what you come up with. Your card can be very simple. Is it? Yes, it is a card. It can be very simple and very plain. it can go real crazy and interactive with lots of folds and fancy flip outs and lights and bells and whistles and all the different things in between. It's all fair game here on Craft Roulette. You can take each one of those parameters and make it very literal. You can put a fence on your card, or you could have anywhere. Oh, I'm starting to think of ideas already, but you can do a fence, or you can say, "Hey, Google," or I said that, so I hope everything's not going off. But you can say, "Hey, Google, show me a sample of a produce aisle," and you can see some colors, and so you can get some color ideas. Where you can go highly interpreted and make those produce aisles. You don't have to have vegetables and fruit, but you can make the produce aisles like you can go metallic for the bins and not do any of the lettuce green or tomato red, or you can go all tomato red and lettuce green or whatever you want to do. You can interpret it how you want. We love having people of all levels and experience card making to join us. You can be your first card. We have had many first cards sent in and love them. Or this could be your 4,000th card. It's fine. We just love to have you experience the challenge and play along with us. Each of those parameters do need to be included in your card, and they just need to be justified if they look a little bit like, oh, I don't know how she used that. If you can explain it to us, we'll say go for it. It does need to be family friendly, so I don't blush when I look at it in the galleries and talk about it on other shows. It does need to be handcrafted. And is there anything else? And 1 card per person. All parameters are doable. We can do this. So here we go. Has your little well-kissed mind gotten some ideas?
I think I have, and thank you for, talking, because that gave me some time to figure out. I might have looked like I was listening to what you're saying, but I'm seriously freaking out in my head. But I think you gave me some time, and I think I might have it.
That's the plan.
I have to see if I have a fence die. That's my big thing.
I think you used a fence on the very first time you were on the show.
I think you did too.
Because it's in the What is Craft Roulette video. I used the image of that
with
card.
the little bird on it?
The mailbox and the fence.
But if
I don't know if you have it now,
fence, if you don't have a fence, they wouldn't be hard to make.
I was thinking a belly band with a fence on it if I could, to keep my gatefold closed.
Because a gatefold with a fence? Oh, come on, Mr. Wheel. You're giving us a big softball here. Yeah.
Right, a gatefold's where it closes in the middle, right?
Right.
It meets in the middle. All right.
And oftentimes people use a belly band to wrap around it to close it. You don't have to, but a lot of times people do. So a gatefold, and I will show you what a gatefold is when we get there, but if you don't know, and they can be any size. If they're long and tall, they get a little bit hard to make, I think, but they can be A2, they can be 5x7, they can be all sorts of different sizes like that. So that's a really, really fun one, but it is there's the back and then 2 pieces fold in front, and it's not hard. It's not hard, and mine are never even the same on both sides because I don't measure. But we'll get to that. But gatefold is just a fun fold, and it's one of the simpler ones. And it's a really good one to know. So hopefully people will enjoy it. Don't stop because you don't know what it is yet. Produce aisle for colors. So good for Christmas. So good for whatever you want on that fence or whatever you want that fence to be.
That is wide open.
I was in the produce aisle today. I mean, there's pomegranate dark red. There's romaine green. There's the metallic bins. There's cardboard boxes. There's pumpkins. There's watermelon. There's oranges, cherries, grapes. All those colors you're going to find there.
Everything.
Yeah. So you're going to find you could find people in a produce aisle as well. So maybe you wanted a certain rainbow color. You could go, oh, well, they were wearing a tie-dye. They were wearing their Craft Roulette shirt. And so I can use any color. But you don't have to use all of the colors. And you don't have to have fruit and vegetables. on your card, but you can if you want. Do they have any fences in the produce aisle, for instance? Maybe they have like little fences to hold the food in.
Yeah, decorative ones around the fruit. Mm-hmm.
And so I just looked. It was a mailbox on a post and not a fence. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
But I would say that you like wood patterns. You could just make a wood pattern with some lines in it. That'd be a picket, wood fence. It doesn't have to be
I love a wood grain.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like a picket fence with scaps or anything.
When there's rock fences, you could have a rock fence. It doesn't have to be a tall fence either. It can be a short fence. It could be a chicken wire is a fence for chickens.
Oh.
Yeah. So you could have some crisscross applesauce.
The child safety fence.
Child playpens have fences. Speaking of which, how's JD? You may want to be knowing. JD's doing great. He's doing great. I'm back on service, so it's good to have him. Everybody get your chocolate out. There we go. Lattice is a fence. That's right, Gloria Davis. Snow fence, brick fence. Oh, yeah, bricks are beautiful. Chicken wire, chocolate. Yeah, we can do anything. And fences can be anywhere. They don't have to. I mean, you can have them in a cottage, outside a cottage. You could have a Christmas scene. You could have a little fence with some little Christmas town stuff. So if you want to do something like that, I bet you could make a little fence. You could try it. It's nothing more than a couple lines, some horizontal lines and some vertical lines, and they can be really small.
Bushes can serve as a fence, yeah.
And there you go, Amy Ulen, the sport of fencing. So you could have lightsabers. Trust me, Luke. I don't know those words. Anyway, so yeah, you could have, you could do Star Wars. That would make some people very happy. So yeah, so we can do all sorts of stuff with fence, but you can have flowers on it. You can have grass. You can have sheep. Christmas scenes, whatever. It's going to be a beautiful, varied, wonderful gallery if we think about it. So, yeah, I like it. I like it pretty good. And then crumple paper. Well, what did you think of? First thing.
I was going to probably crumple up some paper, ink it up with lots of colors, and then put it as the front pieces on each of my sides of my gatefold. We'll see.
So
that's
in
my head.
Yep. And we just had crinkle inkle last week, was when you crumple up some paper and
so this is kind of like the opposite.
Dip it in some, but you could use it as a technique. You could also have crumpled up paper and make faux leather, and then stretch it and just make it kind of organic looking. You could use paper. You could use produce sacks. All the different things. You could do all sorts of twists and turns. That's what I like about this. Yeah, crumple embossing folders, crumple paper in a nice way. There you go, Amy Powers. That's a nice way to put it. A crumpled design.
I love an embossing folder. That's a good idea.
Yeah. There might even be some embossing folders that look like fences.
I bet there is.
Straddle the fence when you can't make up your mind. Yeah, I think that's a good one too. All right. Well, I think we can come up with something, don't you?
I hope I'll be back. With something to create here in front of me.
I have no doubt. Give her some hearts if you believe. I think, crumpled tissue paper. That's a great one. Kathy Sugarman. Wow, you're a newbie too. Give her some hearts, you guys, if you think she can do it, because she can do it. I don't have a heart button. Here they come. Here come the hearts. They believe in you.
Thank you. I feel the love out there, you guys. I can do it. We'll get it done.
Tinkerbell. It's just that Tinkerbell moment when you're feeling like you're failing in the corner of your little Tinkerbell house, and then all of us are giving you heart claps, and you're just coming up. And you're going to make the best card ever. Are you ready?
Yes, let's do it, Mary.
There we go. Thanks. You brought her back to life, guys. There you go. Hey, we got something new for you. Don't go to the kitchen yet. We'll be right back. What is in review? In review, our craft roulette. On Wednesdays, tune in, don't forget. 3 acts await each night anew, with fun and creativity just for you. Act 1, Mail Call, a joy to see your lovely letters sent with glee, snail mail shared with hearts so true, your crafty spirit shining through. Act 2, Card Showcase, a deep dive, random picks that come alive, discussing love for each design, crafted cards that truly shine. Act 3, Whodunit Game, Detective's Call, catch Miss Mary in her crafty thrall, a mystery unfolds, a clue to chase, find the card she tries to case. Guess the crafter, be quick, be smart, reveal the one who played their part. In live chat, declare your clue, solve the case, and win a prize too. Live on air with Mary Gun Fun, crafting joy for everyone. Join us live, be part of the show, in review, where creativity flows. Craft Roulette, a fun-filled sight. Wednesdays await with crafty delight. Subscribe now, don't delay. In review, a crafty play. Send your mail, crack the case. In our world, joy finds its place. Join the fun. Let's craft together for happily ever after, now and forever. Oh, it's too... I can't remember what show this is. What was last week? I had it wrong last week too. 240, 241. I had it 231, 242. The struggle is real. Crafty Ow. That's why I have to have my creative companion by Craft Roulette, because I can't keep track of nothing. This is her 11th, so that's good. And the project is a gatefold card. I gotta get a new pen too. Oh, for the love of Pete. When it rains, it pours. Okay, here we go. Produce aisle. I've been waiting for that because I think it's bright and fresh, you know. But you can go metallic. Fence as an element, and crumple paper. And remember, you can use that as a technique as well. You're just going to tell us when you do. All right, gatefold. This is this is going to be an A2 size card. It's 5.5 by 4.5. So we're going to, this is how I do it. You can measure it if you want, but I just bring it to the center and go, that's about right. And that's what we do. That is a gatefold. And then it opens up. So you have some opportunity to have a panel like we did last week. We had a panel on a lot of the Z folds. Or you can just make it as is. You can lace it back and forth when you want to close it. You can make, I saw one today. Oh my gosh, what was that? American Crafts. And they had like paper brads that they had made, and they made the panels and you could twist them. Oh, it was cool. It was on their Instagram. I think that's who it was. I think it was American Craft.
That left one does look a little bit bigger, but maybe that plays into the design.
Definitely. All planned. Eyeball perfection. And then a belly band, it just goes around the center. So these are old both old, close to my heart stamps, and that one has a little tiny fence. So I think I'll do a panel. Let me ask Crafty out. Are you going to do a belly band? She can't hear. Oh, she can hear me. I was just going to say if she's going to do a belly band, so I will do something else. That was all. I was just going to. I don't know. I think I'm going to go into my closet and get some tissue paper to crumple for the backgrounds on this. Yay! Hi, Caitlin. Thank you. I look forward to getting this made too. I don't know. This one has these little simple solid ones. I think I'm going to go with that tonight because these you have to color. And I don't know. I just don't know. Oh gosh, these are old. Look at these. These are cute. They're little ornaments with the little things on them and some Prisma glitter. Prisma glitter is still, and it's still there. I bet I could get it on my face still, though. So, there you go. All right. Well, I'm going to get this show. Oh, there's some more ornaments. Let's see what's in this little bundle. Oh, that was when I was into my make my own plaid. That was cute. Very cute. Oh, don't know what these were. Don't know what that. It was a promise. Oh, look, that's almost not family friendly. It's a bikini. How in the heck did I make that? I don't even know where that was from, but it was not from a bikini set. Wow. There's another one of my plaids. There's a kitty cat ornament. That's cute. That's a promise right there. Oh, that's not in the right place either, because that's a pumpkin. I always like that card, though. So you can still have time to make this card for Thanksgiving. Bikini. I think that was, I don't know where that bikini came from. It just narrowed out around here. I got to get something to put these on. So my produce colors. Oh, there's another one of those cute little things. My produce colors.
You're on.
Let's let her talk.
You might zoom out if you want to show all those colors and stuff, just a
Okay.
little bit. Yeah, there you go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I came back. So thank you for the encouragement.
Well,
And
joy to you and me for that.
I have kind of since I saw who the sponsors were, and I have one set from one of them, so I got it out, and I'm like, I'm gonna make it work. So I'm gonna use this set I have from Scrappy Tales, right? They're one of the sponsors.
Oh, nice. Yes.
And I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna do a square card. So and
Really?
look at this. Look at this, what I found. Isn't that a fence?
Oh,
I
I
hope
think
so. It's gonna
so.
be.
It looks like a fence and a gate.
it does.
Yes.
Now, we
don't think-
just
I
don't
don't
want
think I'll have room on
anything
my
that's
card.
offensive. Almost did that with the bikini card.
I saw that one. That was pretty racy.
I gotta get. Oh, I think it was like a die set that was for lamps or something, and I made it into a bikini. It was an ATC, probably. I think so. Shine. You know, paper shred is all very crinkly, crumpled paper too.
Yes. I got out some cardstock to crinkle up, but it might be too thick. I might have to just get printer paper.
Okay, I got the tissue paper out. Are you feeling fast or not fast? We're not in any hurry, right?
I always seem to think that I am in some kind of race. Like, and I don't know why. It seems though when I'm on that the show doesn't last as long.
Well, let's just relax.
I'll slow my blending down.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched videos on like half speed? That's hilarious.
I don't know.
I've listened to a lot of a lot of YouTube videos where they take a popular song and slow it way down, and it's hilarious.
They sound a little intoxicated no matter what's going on.
Oh, what will we be?
Yes, yes.
Heck, this is old. Okay, this is pre-crumpled.
You look like you're trying to be all oh, see, I was actually going to crumple it up. You look like you're being a little gentle there.
Oh, it's pre-crumpled, and now it's getting kind of smoothed.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's going to be a little raggedy. See how crumply it is?
Okay. I was going to say, do we still have Deputy Heidi? Like, is she coming in?
Oh, she's still here, man. She's still here watching every move. She is dedicated.
Keeping us on track.
Good, though.
I just about crumpled my paper that I'm going to stamp onto.
Hello, all you folks that are over across the pond staying up in the wee hours of the morning. I see Stephanie and Sally and Christina. I haven't seen Vicky yet, but she could very well be there. She was on a Zoom call. Vicky Ruda was on a Zoom call this week. She's not been well, so hopefully she's in bed. I know. No good. She was feeling better. I don't think she was feeling fine, but she was feeling better.
Only I can feel fine.
Crafty Al's microphone the brand is fine. So,
because I pay for fine prices, not excellent, or whatever.
Why pay for the excellent brand when you can get just for fine?
Yeah, get by with just for fine. Yeah.
I think you're onto something. Ralph Nader would be proud. He's still around? Okay. And then I'm going to put a panel. More measurements. Well, you know what? It's been a while since you were here. Last time you were here, Presley was on with you. It was Mother's Day shows, and it was so much fun.
That was.
She was so delightful. Can you give us a little update on how that young lady is?
Well, she has started college now since then. So, she still lives at home. She just commutes there each day, and she is going to get her undergrad, she wants to do political science. She loves to learn about the world and laws and stuff like that. And it was a little bit of a rough start, going from high school to college, but she's getting in the groove and starting to enjoy it more.
Good. Yeah, it's kind of it's different.
Yes. She wrote a paper she was worried about, and she ended up, the professor gave her excellent feedback. Like, this is one of the best papers I've read, like that kind of stuff. So yeah, she's always nervous about her writing. So that was a good boost for her.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Well done, Presley.
Yes.
Aren't you glad that I guess we should have had her write a paper on Craft Roulette? How was your experience?
I think I used my yellow and blue.
Oh, brother.
I do that all the time.
You end up finding out new cards or new colors. Oh, that is thick paper.
Yeah. Gosh, no, I'm going to use that for my butterfly. Yeah, I'm going to get some typing paper. I'm going to try that again.
Okay.
Or printer paper. Who types anymore, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this might be loud. Sorry, guys.
No, figure it out. This is looking very producey.
Oh, I love those stands.
Aren't they cute? There's just some that I can never throw out. I may not. The old rule of using them once a year doesn't always hold true here. Some of them just need to be here.
All right. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a shot.
You won't know unless you try.
Exactly. And it's paper. I have way more of this.
Speaking of which, I have a question about paper for you.
Yeah.
But first, I need some ink. There we go. Erica Most asks, do you collect much pattern paper to use in your clean and simple card making? Because you use pattern paper on your sheet loads.
Yes. So I do use pattern paper for all of those, and I love pattern paper. I used to use it on like a great majority of my cards, but I tell you what, lately I've got into making my own backgrounds with like stencils and stuff. But believe me, I have pattern paper. That is that's one of the items though that I can purge. Like I can't purge my, stamps or dies. I have a hard time with that. But about every year I go through my pattern paper, and I used to go to Michael's and buy all of those, the hot buy pads, and I'd have stacks and stacks and stacks of them and not use them. So now for my sheet loads, I usually just go to the local scrapbook store here in Omaha and buy the sheets I need specifically for the month. So I don't collect it as much anymore.
That is a different way to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, you can. Those packs at my ex-boyfriend Michael's are very tempting. I've gotten a few myself. And they can, there's always a certain percentage of them that I don't love.
Right. So, yeah. Like I'd like 3 pages in the whole pad, or something.
Which makes for even if it's only $5, makes for a kind of an expensive pad.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that May does that's kind of a cool thing, when she has a piece of paper that she may not love, she will turn it over and cut it into tags without knowing what's on the other side.
I followed one of her tutorials once doing that, but for cards, not tags. I loved that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. There's a floating
That was
gate.
Fun.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a brilliant little move.
I did like that.
So you told me that you're up to 60 have passed. 60 sheet loads?
I think maybe a couple months ago was 60, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's so if you like free printables, get over there. Get over to my channel. There'll be another one coming out on the 1st.
That's amazing. How many people do you know how many downloads you get?
I didn't until recently because I ran out of storage, on my Google Drive. So I had to purchase like some, a subscription so I can store more. And so I can tell, and I think it was like the last time I checked for November's, it was like over 3,500.
Oh my gosh. I know it's wildly popular. I don't do the whole sheet load, but I've used the patterns, that's for sure. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
a simple card. Let's go find out what she's got.
It is great if you just need one card as well.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Totally works. It isn't and you've got Bitty Penny to show you how to how not to do it just the way that
Well-
it is done by many.
Yes, she is going to
yeah.
show you alternatives for sure.
She is. She's on vacation.
I'm trying to do math in my head and talk.
Oh,
so.
okay.
No,
That's
I did it. Okay,
dangerous.
I got it correct.
Oh, good. I don't like this color with it. So let's see what happens. We may have to try something new.
That's how I'm kind of thinking about my background too, Mary. I think this is a little bit too much. I have to mute that down somehow.
It looks like a jawbreaker.
It does. I tone that down with just some of this. Let's try it. Oh, you can see the wrinkles better. The crumples, I mean. And I'm going to have... I'm not sure it's still going to look good or not, but...
We
some
didn't
of
say
it
the
will
card had to look good, right? We just had to get
No,
one done.
absolutely not. That's just extra. It's always a plus.
You're not embarrassed by your creation, yes.
Sometimes. Oh my gosh, the one I did
Done and
on
submitted.
Wednesday I was embarrassed by. It was like Spooky Bear. Somebody's submitted. Well, so, oh, thank you. Yeah, that's it. There's my Spooky Bear. Isn't he spooky looking? Ooh, I'm here
I don't know
to
about
eat your
spooky.
cookies. I'm going to eat all of your cookies. I thought he was spooky looking. I spookishly,
unique.
obviously. Thank you. You're very kind. I think if I cut this down, and I'm going to copycat you and make it, then you won't see that ugly paper in the background as much.
Maybe, yeah, that's what I need to do. Just try to cover up what I created.
Yeah. Yeah. And then put something. Oh, we'll figure it out. There's always ways to cover up your messes, right? Yeah,
That butterfly is really big, so you won't see much of this.
There you go. See? It's going to be just fine. Where are you in the birth order of your family?
I am
you
the
aren't the older.
baby.
You're the baby. See, we babies know how to cover up for problems. Yeah.
I love being the baby.
I like your honesty. I'll just really cover that up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So is
You're
Lisa
covering up
older?
all your-
It's going to
I'm
be
sorry,
there,
what?
though. It'll be there. We know that it's there. Is Lisa the oldest?
So I have a brother who's the oldest, then it goes Lisa, then I have another brother and me. So I'm the fourth.
So did you eat your Cheerios? So I had a friend, and she said her breakdown of the children were, first one, sit them in the high chair, Cheerios on the tray, they drop them off the tray, you throw them away. Second one, Cheerios on the tray in the high chair, they drop them off the tray, you blow on them and put them back. Third one, you just pour them right on the floor. And then I found out when I went to the kitchen one time, I found out what the fourth one, which was Joanna, JD's mom, what the fourth one did, and she had gotten her own Cheerios out of the cabinet and poured them on the floor herself.
Well, I do have kind of a funny story about Cheerios and eating growing up. No, I don't think there were any pictures of me is how I got slighted.
Oh,
Otherwise, I
yeah.
was seriously babied. But I did eat Cheerios as a child and, into my teen years. And my dad was, we'll call him frugal. Okay. And I ate Cheerios one time. I'm like, these taste just different, like not like Cheerios, not as good. He tried to put generic Cheerios in the Cheerio box, and I caught him.
Toastios.
Yeah, whatever they were. He's not getting one over on me.
That's a hard one to get away with. That is a hard one. But I think we all try it.
Oh, have you done that?
Yeah.
I mean, and I totally understand now too. I would too.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I
It's
mean,
called
now that I have
survival.
to pay for them, I understand, but
Yep. It has a little more value to you now.
especially when I want to use all my money for craft stuff.
Right. Saving on those excellent microphones and fine microphones.
That's where I cut corners. Except my cameras. I paid money
Right.
for those.
Yeah, you got a good camera. I heard about it.
I think that's better. Do we agree that kind of toned that down?
Yeah,
Maybe I should
it looks better. I'm covering mine up, so I think that's going to help it too. It's like having dirty hair. Why wash it when you can put a hat on? Let's just cover it up. This is the baseball bat or the baseball hat of this card. I don't even have this thing cut right. I just have to have enough to prove that I did it.
Yeah,
Like
it
I
doesn't
said,
matter
you
how
don't-
much you put on there.
It doesn't. As long as you include them. Good. All right, little houses. Oops, let's do it this way. Glue job is not so great. Okay, we're going to get there. We're going to be just fine. Kristen Maturano, who is the, that's pretty, the author of the Kamado Effect, which is making your own congratulations cards, says she would like to thank you for all the sheet loads that you have given her, us all, actually, and that you are amazing. Did you know that? You're amazing?
I did not. Thank you.
Well,
Thank
there
you.
you've got confirmation from Colorado. Is there a crafter out there that you have not crafted with yet that you would like to craft with?
Yeah. Let's see. Where do I start?
How
you
long
mean
do
like
we
even
have?
online, right?
Up to you.
I mean, yeah, because you got all the big names. Like I love Kathy Zilski's style. Like, her clean and simple. I've taken a class from Gina K. Otherwise, she would be one. Let's see if I have any surprises. Maybe. Gosh, I did get to meet Sassy's LLC in person a couple weeks ago. So maybe sometime I can craft with her.
Oh, I bet you could.
I bet. I hope so.
Yeah. I saw that you and Danny and was Lisa there?
No, no, just
It was just you. Yeah. And you guys were what were you doing? Causing trouble.
Sassy
We
says,
went-
shout out.
Woo! Yeah, we met for lunch and then we went to the local store and we shopped and we chatted and
Aw,
had a good time.
I bet you did. It's good to get together, isn't
Yeah.
it? So you're a big fan of Stamp Joy.
Yes.
How'd it go this year? It looked like it was great.
It was super fun. So this year our group is like growing each year. It just started out my sister and me, and then my daughter and I went, and then Lisa, my daughter, and I went. And last year, my sister-in-law Missy came. That was kind of her first time card making even.
That's
and then
amazing.
this year she invited her mom and one of her friends. So it's loads of fun.
Oh, that's so cool. And you're on Taylor Expressions design team still, or?
Yes, I'm on their video team.
That's so good.
But I go to Stamp Joy as just a participant. I just go there to have fun.
That's so good. You get absolutely giddy when you're there. It's just like I feel like my computer screen might kind of blow up or something because you're so excited.
I am. It's, you know, because you're among, well, and I got to meet Amanda this year, duh.
That's right.
But it's like, you know, I can talk to my family about crafting, but do they honestly care? No. But when you go to Stamp Joy, everybody is just as excited as you are about making cards. So it's amazing.
It feels like home. They understand you.
Yes, and I met Libby. Libby very briefly.
Hickson?
Yes.
You were busy meeting all sorts of folks. Nope, there's no ink there. I'm so glad I covered that paper up.
I might have to cover mine up too with something else.
See what you got. I don't know. I think that butterfly's sure pretty.
Yeah, and I think hopefully I really want the butterfly to shine. So if I put it on my card and it looks awful with that paper, I am going to redo that because I want this butterfly to not be overshadowed by a background that isn't the greatest.
Was not the best idea here. That's okay. It's a dark. It's going to storm. It wasn't going to storm on this card before, but now it is. Oh, the snow is coming in. I can feel it in the air. You know, it smells like snow, just like on the Gilmore Girls. Oh, my gosh. It's coming down already. I know it. Did I get the wrong freaking color? What? Or it's just did I pick up the green off the... I think it was that bikini that threw me.
You got all embarrassed and
all flustered. Yeah. Andrea Batts-Latson says, I love your card challenges. I would think a lot of math is involved. Count me out. But do you have any easy tips for figuring out how to use all your paper? Because that's like one of your things, right?
I try to make the most out of it. Yes. So like I'll make a new sketch and then, give you guides where you cut your paper in certain ways to yield, usually 6 to 8. Sometimes we get as many as 12. The lucky thing is, like, I sketch it out on a computer, so I'll make a piece the size I want it, and I don't really have to do too much math because I just, copy and repeat the pieces, and then it fills up the 12 by 12 area. I don't know how to explain that, but sometimes I have to, add stuff up.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like making a gatefold when you don't really measure.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I just had a real good thing happen. I gotta say, I may be flustered. I just had a really good thing happen. I picked a stamp off of this tiny little stamp, and I checked to see if it was the snow, and it wasn't. It was a dog. And I was about to just put him right here in the sky. I would have had a flying Toto. So I'm going to be okay after all. Phew. But I don't know. Flying Toto could have been pretty good. Oops. Snowing in between the buildings too, you know. Oh no, did it snowing right on top of the building? Yeah, it is. That's okay. That would be realistic, wouldn't it? I just made it realistic. I can always add little white dots on these too, so we can do all sorts of things to these buildings. I was gonna come in with yeah, it's snowing in front. Christina Warner would do that. She would put snow in front. She did. I know this to be, I learned that from her when she was on last time. I said, what? And I asked her, what is it that you do that makes your cards not like mine? She didn't really answer. I think she was just being kind. But there are those card makers. So, okay. Let's get down to brass tacks. Marilyn Hall says she's looking forward to your Advent unveiling in December. Paula Rice says the same thing. She's looking forward to it. She's so glad that you do this as an Advent calendar and the design. You're going to do 3 Advent calendars?
I'm going to be opening Spellbinders, Tailored Expressions, Pink and Main, which I have I have a kickoff next Friday. I'm going to tell all about it. And there's something exciting about Pink and Mains.
Okay.
So I open the 3 every day. And my friend Helga from the Netherlands, she has one on the way to me, but it might not be here in time for the first, few days. But I'm going to be opening up a Dutch brand one as well.
Oh, nice.
And I create a tag each day. So, but here's the thing that I was going to give if you were on my live earlier this week, you got a peek. But this year, Spellbinder sent me an Advent calendar to share. So I have to make a dedicated video for them each day. And I have already started opening it. And it is amazing so far. But I'm not going to make a tag, like each day on my live, I make a tag. Mm-hmm. For my Spellbinder series, I got this little Polaroid photo album. And each day I'm decorating a little square. Can't show you any of those yet, but on the inside, I made backers. So it'll be like a little photo for the day. And then like I hand wrote, down here. So it is very cute. I'll show you there's the sneak peek, but I'm super excited to share that.
Wow. That's nice. We're going to make you a scrapbooker yet.
While I'm thinking about it, if anybody, can I go ahead and give my secret away?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to?
So, yes. If you are here in the chat with us, so during the month of December, I'm going to be giving out secret words each day, and sometimes I'll have a bonus, and that's how you get your entries into the big giveaways. So if you are here watching Craft Roulette and you want an extra bonus entry next month, you're going to want to write this word down. Keep it on a sticky note. Keep it safe.
Get it ready. Get it ready.
Yeah. Get your pencil or your pen out and a sticky note. The bonus word for Craft Roulette is going to be roulette. So easy to remember, right? So keep that.
Yay. Fun. Thanks.
Yeah.
Relative. Sally needs a pen. Sandra Johnson is so excited.
Oh, Sandra. Hello, Sandra. Sandra's the sweetest.
Aw.
I didn't even see her yet.
Stephanie Mormon, who is, oopsie. Yeah, that's fine. In Germany says that she thinks it's really nice that you have a European Advent calendar.
Yes, it's going to be fun. And last year, so my tags I give away every day, you can be international, I'll send those anywhere in January. But last year I had so many international friends who watched every day and they couldn't win the big things. But I'm trying to come up with something this year so they can play along as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it it's such a fun thing too. It's almost like remember Jerry Lewis and his marathon telethons? You go
I
to bed at
love
night, but I feel like it's
that.
almost like that. It's like she's gonna do it again. I know
I
she's been
was a fanatic for that Jerry Lewis telethon. Because that same weekend, we always had a big event in the town I grew up in, Mount Pleasant. Shout out
Mhm.
Luann Johnson if you're in the chat.
Mhm.
And so it was that big event in town, and then it was the marathon. And I always wanted to send in money. And of course, I had no money, so I'd be calling in like my dollar donation, but
Aw.
I did it.
Oh, so sweet.
I'm trying to look up on the screen to see what I like for my card.
I don't think we're gonna do a sentiment on the front. I think we're gonna do it on the inside. Christmas is love with all the trimmings. That's sweet. That's exciting stuff there, Crafty Owl. Thank you for letting us be a part of it.
Yeah, thanks for letting me talk about it. Hopefully, I'll see lots of chatterboxes in my chatterbox each morning.
I hope so. What time? So it's going to be the same time every day?
Well, okay. So I was
Sorta.
supposed to be going out of town next weekend, and I wasn't going to get back till the afternoon on the 1st. So the one on the 1st might be at 6 p.m. Central, but otherwise they're at 10 a.m. Central, and the replays will be available. And if you can't make it during the week, I'll be on the weekend at the same time.
Yeah. I'm just having a kickoff on that 6 o'clock one. Special edition, right?
The kickoff is the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh.
So Friday morning at 10. And that's when, because I use the same color palette on all the tags. So we pick the color palette. I tell about the series. And then I'll be back on the 1st for the first day.
I bet I'll be there.
I hope so. I decided against the belly band, Mary. So if you wanted to make one, you're free to.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I might, just because I can, and it will cover more of this mess that I made.
I'm not sure if I can. I was going to
to
try to make it with the fence, but I don't think that's going to work. We'd be here all day.
That's okay.
Does everybody have all day?
They're
in the
fine with it.
chatterbox.
I betcha. Well, maybe the folks over in Europe, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit weird. Off you go. Amy Power says they are here for the duration. Nancy
Okay.
Kraken says she has all day long.
Well, then I guess we'll keep going. We'll spin the wheel again. New
Oh,
parameters.
I wonder how many parameters we could fit on one card.
Okay, so when I have my lives, when I do a fail, I have like a button I push with a funny sound. I should have pushed it, you guys. I just totally messed that up. I did an extension on my fence and then cut it off. Okay, we'll try again.
Yep. They don't all come together. Time. Do not do this. This is not a good idea. I wonder if I might be able to just pull it back and make it kind of just a rolly thing. The rolling crumpled paper technique. One of my favorite. Actually, it might be kind of a good idea. Then it doesn't go clear to the edge. I was being sloppy. Oh no. Oh no. There's always, it's like wallpaper. almost all comes off except for that one little piece. Just leave it, Mary. Just leave it. I can't leave it. I can't. So you went to see Taylor Swift, didn't you?
No, Mary.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did.
No,
I'm so sorry. I broke
couldn't
it.
get tickets. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up.
I'm like the worst.
No, because
host.
you told me your daughter got to go, right?
Yep.
Didn't?
Yep, she did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. They wouldn't even give me the chance to try to buy tickets. You know, like I didn't even win that lottery. I was so sad.
I'm sorry.
I do have Disney Plus, so I try to live vicariously.
Just stand up during the whole thing.
Well,
And every
when I
once in a while, have
usually
somebody
watch it, I'm
bump
on the
into you,
treadmill.
spear
Yeah.
beer on you, you know, things like that.
I'm usually on the treadmill, so I am standing up, and I try to match her energy. But
Oh,
yeah, that doesn't always work out.
kind of high energy. Oh, past my prime. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that tragedy had happened.
I know you didn't. Yeah, I was kind of joking there, but I was very sad about it.
Yeah. But
I
did
get
you
to
and
go
Presley
see
go
Chappell
somewhere?
Roan.
That's
We
what.
went to
Okay,
see. Yeah,
you did see somebody though. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Shoo. You have anybody you want to see that I can watch out for?
Well, I always would go back and see the Chicks again. That was the best concert ever. I had front row seats. Oh my gosh. I smile about that to this day. I mean, I've always wanted to see Pink, and she was actually here the weekend of Stamp Joy, so I didn't get to go see her, but I would love to see her.
Oh, okay.
How about you? Do you like concerts?
I've gone to a lot of them. I don't go to them anymore, but I've gone to many.
What's your favorite one that you've ever went to? You have one?
I don't know right off.
Okay.
Went to some goodies and I went to some bad ones and
Who was a bad one then? Because I've never been to a bad concert.
Grateful Dead. Steve and I were just talking about that the other day. I thought they were terribly boring.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and I saw him 3 times, I think. So it's like
So you kept going back.
A slow learn. Well, I kept thinking, well, everybody likes him. Surely I'm missing something. But no, I never liked it. It just didn't click. Now I do have a rock and roll story. I don't think I've bored you with it. There was a band during the British invasion in the 60s called the Kinks. And they're like Lola. Remember that song? Lola, Lola. And
I think I've heard of the Kinks, but
yeah. It's old school. And so I got this girl that was catering for that show to let me be part of the catering crew. And so I was part of the catering crew, which I do not suggest anybody do because it's awful hard work. And I was back in the back behind stage, and I ironed the lead singer's shirt. And he walked by, and somehow or other, I got my mouth to open, and I said, "I ironed that shirt for you." And he came into the little tiny room, the little disgusting little tiny room that I was in, and gave me a kiss on the cheek and said, "Thanks, darling."
Wow.
I know.
How do
And
you
it
go from catering to ironing, though, in the same event?
You just do whatever they need. It was just,
Okay.
yeah, do what they ask. So, and he was later knighted. So I've been
Oh,
kissed by a knight, even though he wasn't a knight at the time. It's good enough for me. Now, if you ask my friend Frances, she would say, "Oh, Mary, when we're in the home together, you're going to be telling me you were married to him." That is not true.
you can say whatever you want to when you're in the home.
That's right. Well, that's kind of a hot mess, Miss Mary. Well, that's why you have something to cover it up. Probably the last time I touched an iron.
Yeah, right? I only have mine for like crafts. That thing hasn't seen a shirt collar since I bought it. If it can't be ironed by throwing ice cubes in a dryer, it stays wrinkled.
Good plan. That's good housekeeping right there. Speaking of men, when Cordelia Alderman asks, when bouncing around ideas for your channel or a project, do you ever ask your family's opinion? And then in parentheses, she says, my husband is totally untrustworthy on craft-related things.
If I like, let's see. Well, okay, so my husband, I might ask him about, like we built the new background together, and I asked his opinion on that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But probably not. Well, so I will ask him, what he thinks of my latest card. And if I don't want to hear the truth, I really shouldn't ask him. So I will sometimes. He tells me what he doesn't like, but then when I hit it out of the park, then I know I really did.
Oh.
Presley, yeah, I'll ask her because she's pretty artsy too. So
Yeah.
I'll ask her opinions on colors or like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Presley's got quite a talent.
I think I did it, Mary. What have we got? We have the gatefold.
Right.
It's colorful like all the fruit in the produce aisle. My fence is just a border. Yeah, okay. Now I don't know if I need a sentiment. Are you still working? Do I need a sentiment?
I can call it quits anytime. How'd that get that crooked? It's a mystery.
Just turn your head.
That's my favorite line too. Just don't look too close. Oh, I see. It's this part that's crooked. It's just loose. It's not crooked. It's loose. All right. Well, if you think you're done, I think I'm done.
I think I'm done, Mary.
And we have completely different cards once again.
Yes.
Well, I have a gatefold card with crazy crumpled paper. There we go. Okay, I thought, oh my gosh, I put it upside down, but no, I didn't. There's my crumpled paper. It's just gonna be like picking a hangnail. I know. I'm just gonna keep after it. My fence, I've got this little cute fence in the background behind the little buildings. My produce aisles like lettuce and lemons, kind of dark lemons, and cherries. I think that's gonna work. Yep, and then inside it says Christmas is love with all the trimmings. Woo!
Great job, Mary.
Oh, thanks. Let's have you walk through, just make sure that Deputy Heidi doesn't show up at your door tonight.
I was kind of a little early on the walkthrough. I just had to make sure I had everything, but we'll do it again. So the gatefold, and I just did my butterfly, adhered it to one side, and produce aisle, that was a free for all for me because you see every color there. And fence. So, oh, here you can see it.
There
So
it
I
is.
did a little there. It's more of just a decorative element, not really a fence, but it was a fence die, I promise. And crumpled paper. The background might not be my favorite, but I think it turned out okay.
I think we both kind of wish we had mulligans on our background.
Yeah.
We came out of the gates full throttle, man. We were ready.
Right? There was no turning back after we made those choices.
But I think yours turned out pretty. And your butterflies, outstanding.
Right. I mean, come on. That makes the whole card. You don't even look at the background. We're good. We're good.
Background is in the background. After all, that's what its job is. It has done its job.
Yes.
Well
Yeah.
done.
I thought about getting some vellum out, but I just went with it.
You know, that I did that to a card just the other day. Oh, I don't know. Today? I don't know. But it was too much. And I went, oh, get the vellum. Get ye to the vellum drawer quick. Yeah.
And I guess
it
I was worried how I'd
solves all
adhere it
sorts of
down,
things.
but heck, I could have put it right behind that fence. Yeah.
It's okay. I think you did fine. I do. I think it's real
I did
good.
fine.
You did super fine. Why don't you relax a minute, kiddo? We'll be back to tell them good night with you. We're going to give away some stuff, and we will and see who's coming up, all that kind of stuff.
Yay.
Just relax. Embrace the yawn. Yep, we want you to play too. You saw the people playing along, the little toasts that come down. Those are the people that have already sent in cards, and we want to see yours too. You can do it. It doesn't. You saw. You can do better than mine. Yes, that away. Anyway, use those. Make sure you use those 4 parameters. Make it family friendly. Handcrafted, 1 card per person. And send it to craftroulette.live. There is a submit form. Fill it out. If you can do Facebook, you can do this. You really can. We really do want to hear from you. We like seeing your stuff. Plus, you can win stuff. That's even more fun. Show schedule. Let's see. We've got Michelle Lupton coming up next week. Hopefully she will have a voice. I heard from her. Well, I didn't hear from her today, but she has no voice. So I did get an email from her, though, that she didn't have a voice. So we hope it's better by then. Christine Bertram, our purple princess from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, will be joining us after that. Then we get to say hi to Caitlin Anthony, who was in the chatterbox tonight, and Mary Claus and Mary Gary. Like I said last week, you can cut me with 1,000 pieces of paper. I will not tell you anymore. And then Biddy Penny will is our traditional closer of the year. So she will join us for our last show of the year. Make sure you hit that subscription thing and notification thing so that you can be a part of our show every week. Oh, nice lady. Oh my gosh. And then Mary Gary. To be announced, to be determined what that's like. Thank you, members. Those are the fine people that join us on monthly in their donation category. And we have the bronze level is less than a stamp pad. So just consider that when you're making your budget for 2025. We would be honored to have you as one of our members. Like we said, we have a lot of extra content over there, more than anybody can ever take part of, but there's some people like certain things and other people like other things. Somebody might like the Zoom calls, some people might like the extended submissions, some people might like the member show, some people might like the card exchange, some people might like the tutorials that I do. There's something for a lot of you. If you are a card lover, you might like it. We'd appreciate having you join us. There we go. Oh, there's a familiar face. That confetti means we're going to give away some stuff. Like I said at the beginning of the show, if you sent in one of those cards, you are eligible for some of these gifts. Some of them will need to stay in the United States, but some can go everywhere, including the first one, a Krog, a Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with a nitty-bitty gift. Here we go. We did have a fun call on Thursday. We have a happy birthday card party for our Silver It Up. It's fun. Wendy Hayford. You know, the thing I like about it, we don't necessarily get much done on those calls, but it's so nice to get to know everybody, and it's just a real pleasure to get to know the people behind the chatterbox names and such. It's really, really a gift. So a Craft Roulette goodie bag does need to stay in the United States. If you are out of the United States, I will send you something. Paula T. I thought maybe it was going to end up on Connie. And I thought, oh, she's in Club 52. She'll think she's getting something, but the wheel knew. Anyway, or a Sweet November Stamps $30 gift certificate. Who's going to win it? Thank you guys for joining us on the gallery. It is such a good gallery. So many Christmas cards if you're looking for some ideas. Amanda B. Please use the same email that you did when you send me your address and information so that the computer will recognize you as the rightful winner. A Colorful Life Designs. They have beautiful stencils. She did a really interesting little blurb on her Instagram this week about sales and what your thoughts were. Mona W. Mona, congratulations. You'll love her stencils. And Scrappy Tails stamps. You use Crafty, I'll use some tonight. Yeah, that beautiful butterfly. If you win this, maybe you can get that. Or some of her beautiful dice. She's doing a good job, that little sweet Sabrina. Oh, Anna! How nice. I thought of Anna earlier because Anna did oodles and oodles of Star Wars cards for many, many weeks in a row. And I thought when we were talking about the fencing, the sabers, that she would like maybe do a saber card. So, Anna, congratulations. You do need to claim your prizes. Make sure you go to craftroulette.live. There's a claim prize form. Fill it out and we'll get in touch with you. Might be Monday, but we'll do it. Alrighty. Well, there's a busy bee in Crafty Al's studio. She's been cleaning up. Probably getting ready for December.
I do. I have to keep it clean and streamlined here for December.
Yeah, you do. Now give us the dates one more time and the secret password.
Okay. So Friday, next Friday at 10 a.m. Central Time will be the kickoff. The first live advent is going to be Sunday, December 1st at 6 p.m. And then after that, the lives will be at 10 a.m. Central each day from the 1st to the 24th. And your bonus secret word is roulette. So I know all of you know how to spell it, but spelling doesn't matter in the end, just if you remember that.
Yep. I think that's great fun. Thank you for making it special for all of us. That's nice. You're a fun girl.
With two ends.
That's right, at least. Do you want to lead the charge of the brain kissing tonight?
I've never led the charge, Mary.
I'm going to let... This is a first. I've never let anybody else do this.
I didn't even... Okay, so this is impromptu. So everybody out there, it is now the time to kiss our brains, or kiss your brain.
I'm going to give myself 2. One for me and one for you. You guys are so nice to join us tonight. Thank you so much. I hope you had a great time. I know I did. Sometimes I get really comfortable with my guests, and I don't know if you're having a good time, but I know I am. But I hope you did too. Join us next Wednesday, the night before Thanksgiving. We will be here for In Review, and then next Friday, we will be back again for more fun and games. Join us then. Thank you, Mr. Producer. Thank you, Chatterbox. And thank you, Crafty Al, my pal.
Thank you, everyone.
See ya.